This is a community around coffee. My favorite. Who would not want to get together for this? But the part that makes it even better is they also support local nonprofits. Throughout the entire month of August, they've been helping all kinds of counties with their back-to-school bashes. Guess what? They're not done. There's another one tomorrow. Joining us this morning, the two tallest guys in the Charlotte area with the coffee club. I'm used to being the tall guy. We got John Livermore and Phil Reed. Guys, thanks for being here this morning. I appreciate that.
Thanks for having us. Yeah.
So I want to go back. Before we talk about the event in Cornelius and how you can be a part of this, let's talk about the Charlotte Coffee Club. All right, we know it has to do with coffee. How did it start about a year and a half ago?
Yeah, Phil, you want to take that one?
Sure, yeah. So I'm from California, Charlotte, and so I've never really seen snow. I lived in Denver, Colorado for 6 months. It snowed 27 inches and there was still unhoused population just outside. So it just kind of broke my heart. Posted on Instagram, I was like, hey, I'm gonna go buy finals for the unhoused population. If you want to donate, Venmo me. I raised $1,200, went and bought flannels, just made it a yearly thing. And then 2023, John asked to help out. I was like, yeah, sure, let's do it. After we did that, he's like, how can we do something monthly instead of yearly? We went to a coffee shop, sat down, and enjoyed coffee together. Yeah. We enjoy coffee, we enjoy giving back, so let's put the two together. And that's how Coffee Club came about.
It sounds very simple the way you say it in a very quick version, Phil, but I know, John, over the last year and a half, there's been a lot of thought behind the scenes planning.
Sure.
And you guys have a great team and a board and all the things now. What I can understand you wanting to be, your love for coffee.
Yeah.
Not everyone gets involved in their community. We should, we don't. Why? Why is that so important?
Yeah, so Phil and I, and then the majority of our board, we're Christians, we're believers, and so we feel like we've been given so much, and the least we can do is to help those around us. And so that's the mission and the spirit behind why we do that for us personally. And we know people in the community have that same desire to give back for whatever reason of their own. And so we thought, hey, we want to build the community and not just be a taker on the community. And we know our friends want the same, they just don't know how. So it's how can we do something that gets people together, but then also serves the community and gives back with what we've been given, which is so much. And so
I love that. Guys, I can hear my dad still telling me as a kid, to whom much is given, much is required. We've all been given something. Maybe it's not finances, maybe it's time, maybe there's a skill we've been given. So there's always something that we can give back. Amen. I love that. I know August is going to be wrapping up before we know it. There's a big event tomorrow. There's not room for any more volunteers. It's full, which is a good problem to have.
Right.
What's going on in Cornelius tomorrow?
Yeah, so we're helping out with an organization called Bags of Hope. And so they kind of distribute school supplies, food, things of that nature to the Cornelius area. And so we're going to the warehouse and we're going to just pack bags and organize their donations for the day. And
Man,
just
I
assist them
love
where
that.
they can. Yeah.
Phil, whether it's Colorado or Charlotte, doesn't matter. When you look at homelessness and what it does to families that are literally hanging on by a thread, especially kids. I think back to school. There was nothing more exciting as a kid than getting new school supplies and backpack and sneakers, whatever it is. A lot of kids, they don't have that. They certainly may only have one meal, a day. What have you seen through not only what you guys are doing tomorrow, what you've done this month, and even in the last year and a half, make a difference in these communities?
Yeah, I think just hearing the impact that we've been able to have. I think one of our biggest partners is Roof Above, and we're just told how much joy and enjoyment they have when we are there. We do bingo with them. John could attest to that, but they call us the bingo crew, and it's typically always filled with that population. And just seeing the smiles and enjoyment that they have when we are there, just making them feel like human beings. I think oftentimes that population goes feeling unseen, unnoticed, and just not loved, and not just being able to see that they have that joy of us being able to do that for them.
Well, again, I know the event tomorrow with the Bags of Hope is already filled up, but let's look ahead to September, right? You've got some other things that are coming up that people can be a part of. Maybe they just want to be a part of Charlotte Coffee Club, and then eventually the next step is to be on one of these events. How do you join the group?
Yeah, so there's a bunch of different ways to join. So we have an Instagram at Charlotte Coffee Club, and then we have a group meeting which you can join through the Instagram. But basically that gives you all the list of the events that we're doing, and all you got to do is show up. And there's a sign up that comes out before. So when you just see it on the Instagram, make sure to click that sign up link and then you just show up. So our next event in September is September 13th.
Okay.
We're still working on the location currently, but that'll be the event where we get together, build community over coffee.
Love it. Yeah,
and then we'll serve both Roof Above and Charlotte Family Housing by just creating sandwiches and snack bags for them.
Does it cost anything to join the group?
Nope.
So free membership. You're just responsible for paying for your own cup of coffee.
That's right.
Or a thermos if you're like me. You maybe need three or four or more cups. Phil Reed, John Livermore. Guys, thank you.
Thank you so much.
For coming on. Good luck tomorrow in Cornelius and all the events you have. Pickleball tournament coming up in September as well. Again, that is Charlotte Coffee Club. And thanks for your passion. passion for giving back. That's really that's the big thing. We got to all certainly be motivated by you guys to do more. So thanks, guys. Appreciate that.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.